Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Thank you for joining me here today. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're right here with me and I love you. Look into me eyes, look into me eyes. You're under. Don't forget, like, comment and subscribe. Thank you. Enjoy the video. Hi guys. In case you're here for any particular reason, here are my timestamps.
Continue. I'm not going to waste time chatting about nonsense. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Now, oh, it smells. I've got this to go on my table. My melody. Oh, we've got company coming up. My dog's come to see who I'm talking to. Isn't that adorbs? I've got a feeling that if I get any alcohol or acetone on this, though, it's game over. We'll see. But yeah, that's first. I'll put how much that is, so around here somewhere. That's the first thing I've opened. And then I have this little set from Lavender Violets. It's just a top coat, a base coat, matte top coat, and no wipe top coat. When I first started doing nails, the first set of gel polishes I bought was actually from Lavender Violets. I just bought them on Amazon. There was like loads in. I'll put a picture or a little link somewhere of those. They were like just little colours, but loads of them. And they're actually really good. So I thought I would just test these out. What's this? 5-in-1? Think about. Is this the right thing? Well, that says 5-in-1 gel. Oh, base coat. I bet it's 5-in-1, like as in you can use it as like tip glue or something. That says gel top coat, and then that's matte top coat. Okay. It's quite runny. It smells. I can smell it. That's the base coat. Regular top coat. That's nice. The brushes look nice. Oh, that looks good. Well, I'm excited. We'll use them today, probably. Test them all out. And they're decent sized bottles as well, and I think they were quite cheap. Sorry, we don't say cheap. Reasonable. They were reasonably priced. Put them back in there. You've got little, what's this, instructions. Yeah. Anyway. And then next, just some essentials. I actually thought it would be a bigger packet, but yeah, lint-free wipes. Always need those. Just some of those, whatchamacallits. You know what they are. And now I did also get jewel forms. And I never use jewel forms with polygel because they're usually that horrible shape. If you've ever had a polygel kit, you know what I mean. Just thinking if I've got any to hand. To be honest, I think I usually throw them away, so I don't. But make sure these aren't going to go everywhere. But these are like stilettos. They look tiny. Not to throw them everywhere. Let's see what's the biggest. So that's the biggest one. Yeah, is that the biggest one? That's tiny. Okay, yeah, those are tiny. Maybe it's to do just from the end. I don't know, what size does it? That's a 0, so that's the smallest one. Okay, those are ridiculously small. I don't know who that's fitting. Not me, that's for sure. Oh well. We'll see about them another time. I think I paid like £1 for them though, so I can't even be asked to just put that over there. What else have we got here? Oh, I bought one of these already, and I just wanted some more of these little sanding bands because I'm running low, but they didn't seem to. Oh. They didn't seem to have them without the mandrel bit. But, you know, I'll probably lose one, so you can never have too many. There's that. If you've watched any of my videos, you see I use these all the time for cleanup. And you'll have seen that my rhinestone picker has seen better days. Is it on the table? Yeah, here we go. I've had this since I started doing nails. I've replaced this a few times, but as you can see, it was once pink and now it's whatever that colour is, kind of gross. So we've got a new one. I did have another one that I got a little while ago, but I don't know where it's gone, so yeah. And then I got these. See what size these come in, because jeez, those little, can you even hear me speak over all this rummaging? I should have got rid of all the plastic first. Just chuck that behind me. Yeah, let's see if these are an insect. Well, that's clearly not in. Are they all jumbled? That's the little ones. Oh no, I think it's just a few, hopefully. What number's that? Well, we're off to a great start. That's an 11, and it only goes up to 10 on there, so that's interesting. And there's loads of them in there. Okay then. 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Oh, so there is 11. There's just, yeah, that's weird. Or have I just miscounted? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Yeah, there is 11 slots, but they've only gone up to 10 on the numbers. Am I being blind? No, it has only gone up to 10. Okay then. Oh yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. Oh well. Okay. Am I having a moment? Yeah, let me just get a little sip of me Rosie Lee. No, there would be 11 slots anyway because it's 0 to 10. But then why have we got number 11? So 9. So 10 and 11 must be in the same whatever. Anyway. You can literally hear the cogs in my brain turning. Yeah, that fits. I bought them because they're pre-etched. I don't know if you can see that, but like, come on, how short do you think my nails are? Oh wow. Like, I have more expensive ones. Let's see the difference. So these ones are from the gel bottle. As you can see, the etching goes just a little bit further, but let's just compare. So they're about, yeah, they're the same length. This one's a little bit cloudy though, and this is the cheaper one. This is the more expensive one. I mean, for the price difference. Let's check out the Apex. Can you see that? I'm not gonna lie, the cheaper one, I actually quite like the shape of that. It feels a bit stronger as well. Yeah, it's thin at the end, hard at the tip. These are kind of the same all the way. This is the gel bottle one. So yeah, that's interesting. Let's check the difference in size. Yeah, so these are a little bit bigger. This I have with the gel bottle, you can see it does reach the sidewall just, but there's a bit of a gap. So these do come up quite small. And the littlest one is so tiny. Look at that. Anyway, see what theirs is like. Yeah, their little one's tiny. But yeah, I mean, you can't... These have got like a yellow tinge to them. This is just clean. Or is that just the box? I think that's just the box actually, because the box isn't bright white. But supposedly they're gel, are they? Yeah. These are medium, these are long. To me, they're medium to me, but that's because I like long nails. And yeah, anywho, they look quite good. We might try those out today as well, but I'm not sure exactly how much these are. I'll have a look and pop it on the screen, and how much they are as well to compare. Sounds the same. Put them all in the drawer. What have we got next? I've got these little cuticle scissors. I've never used cuticle scissors. I use nippers. I have I've got multiple. Ooh. Stuck on my e-file wire. There we go. So I have these types of nippers to go around. If you've seen, these are nice and heavy, these ones, which is funny because these ones are cheap and these ones are expensive, but these are lighter. Maybe it's better that they're lighter, I don't know. But these went blunt quite quickly. These are still going. I think these were about £5 and these are about £30, so you know, whatever. You don't always get what you pay for. See how sharp they are. I'm gonna give them a wipe with alcohol first because you don't know where they've been. Ooh, I don't want to get it on my little melody thing. Right, let's have a look. A little look-ski, see if they're any good. Oh, interesting. I try not to cut myself because I'm not used to using these. Can you see? Get that out of the way. Oh. They're not like ridiculously sharp. But then again, my skin is so dry. I always have really bad cuticles and I haven't pushed them back, so. But interesting. We'll give them a better look later. Safety first. Let's see what else have we got. Ooh, I'm really excited about this. Do you like my nails? I've done a video for those. Sanrio charms. We've got, is it just Hello Kitty and Kuromi? I think so. I always get scared opening these because they're never the bloody way you expect them to be. Let's see, I'll just open it a tiny bit to see. Yeah, I think it's this way. Is it? Oh, I'm scared, I don't know. if I keep it really... I've got it the wrong way. There we go. I can tell then. There we go. They're so... Why do they do that? And they make it so hard to... A little sticker that said top and bottom would, you know, not go amiss there. Anywho, this light is shining in my face. Oh, so cute. Let's get some tweezers because... Oh, it's so cute. So we got Hello Kitty, my Kuromi. Oh, my dogs are playing. Are they all? Oh, so they got one with a body and one just a head, and then that's Hello Kitty's body. Oh, well, that's her body too. Oh, here we go. That's just her face. Oh, they're so cute. I think they say on there that they are like Sanrio licensed. So the real deal people, the real deal. So I think they're a little bit more expensive. But I think they were reduced because I remember seeing them before and thinking, nah, I ain't paying that much for some plastic. And then they were cheaper. So, or reduced, sorry, not cheap. More reasonably priced. So I purchased those because I felt that the going rate was acceptable. Yes. So what else do we have? This brush. I thought this looked like a good brush for... Can I help you? Jack's trying to get involved in the video. So I thought this brush would be good for polygel or cleaning up little mistakes. It's about the size of a polygel brush. It feels nice. Why did they were asleep and that's why I started recording, and now they're playing, making loads of noise. Right, that's rubbish. What else do we have? Some dotting tools. I seem to lose these all the time. At the moment I just have one. And it's the biggest one, I think. Yeah. So I really wanted the little, you know, the smaller ones when I'm trying to do tiny dots, but hang on a minute. Well, this end, they're all the bloody same. That's kind of useless. And this end is different though, different sizes. But yeah, that's the only one I have at the minute, so I needed those. And then we've got some little stones. I thought these are really cute. They look like little pastel bubbles. We'll get one out. Let's get a pink one. Actually, pink was probably the worst colour to get because it's the same colour as my hand. What are you doing? Oh my god, I just got to pack it out of the bin. Anyway, I thought these were really cute. They're matte. I bet if you put top coat on them, they'll go shiny. But I quite like that they're matte anyway. You know, I love a nice matte nail. Those. I did get lots of jewellery as well. We'll go through that in a minute. Because I don't have, like, I have jewellery that I wear, but it's just silver and it's kind of a bit grunge and doesn't always go with the cute little sets that we do. Anyway, we'll move on to those in a minute. But here we have some pigment powders. I'm scared that they're going to leak on my new mat and I don't want to ruin that, so let's move that out of the way. I think this is meant for like gaming or something, but I think it's super duper cute and I wanted it. It's got that really strong new plasticky smell though. Anyways, they've taken one of the packets out of the bin. Oh, it looks like they're all the same colour. Let's see. Well, they all look the same. Oh. Maybe they look different when they come out. It's not quite red, is it? It's still pink. So red and yellow and pink and green, orange and purple and blue. There we go. And then loads of extra pinks and oranges. Yeah, they're very similar, aren't they? And then that's kind of an orangey, pinky, corally colour. Still, it was a box anyway. Cheap as chips, mate. Cheap as chips. I got them to do ombres, and then I remembered that I bought one of those airbrush things, and I've still not used it. So yeah. Oh well. Sometimes you want some powders anyway, so I'm sure we'll use them at some point. And it was fun to buy stuff anyway. What's next? What's in my bag? Got some charms, some more charms, some little snakes. Yep. Cool. And now onto the jewelry. Let's get this open. Cute. I wonder if it fits at my fat fingers. Oh, it kind of does. A little pinky ring. Just drink some tea with my stinky pinky. Yeah, that's cute. And this one. Look at this little box. It's a little froggy. Will you marry me? I've got a feeling these are all really tiny and I've got fat fingers. Oh no, it doesn't quite fit. But we can do that. Little froggy. Oh, is that his eye? His eye looks like it didn't quite get. Excuse you. That's it, Judy. Tell him to get lost. Yeah, a bit of his eye's not been. We can fix that with a bit of gel, but that's cute. I just like the box, but that thing's fell straight out then. Bum, bum, bum. Doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo. That doesn't fit in there. Oh, whatever. Anyway, it's cute. I'm a sucker for cute stuffs. This is similar to that other ring, but this one's pink with a green stone. Are they all? Oh, I think this one's small as well. Go away, Jack and Ori. Stop trying to steal my shine. There we've got 3. And then another one. Oh, this one's adjustable. This one will look cute with the set I've got on. Oh, cute is that? Loves it. Woof. What do you want? I like that. I like that. I like it a lot. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. What else have we got? Oh, shush. This is what I have to do. My neighbours aren't allowed in the hallway, you see. Oh, I really like that one. That's really cute. Jack! Bling, bling. Money ain't a thing, because they were like £1. Oh, is there any more? Oh, that's not all of them. I'm a bit baffled by this. I'll pull up whatever it was that I thought I ordered and put it in one of these corners. But yeah, when this came out of the packet, I was like, what is das? What is das? At least they'll fit my fat fingers. I suppose It probably did look like that in the picture, actually. Okay. No, I'm not mad. I was mad before. I thought, like, what is this? What is this shit? What is this tut? But it's actually... Okay. Fair enough, Temu. Fair enough. We'll let that slide. Is my light really dim? Anyway. Yeah. So that's that for the jewels. I'll just stick them all in here. Oh, this is to clean your AirPods. Oh. Thought that was cool. I've been using like those little... I've previously been using these to clean my AirPods. I thought I'd try something else, but to be honest, it does the same thing. Got all that little jewelry in my Hello Kitty tub that somehow, for some reason, has dog hair on it. Like everything I own. Just put that in there. And then, what else do we have? This isn't nail related, but I thought it was so cute. You put your Apple Watch charger in it. Where's mine? I have to unplug it because it's too far away. Let's see, how do we... Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to... Does it... So where... Do I put that through there? There we go. That'll do it. No, it won't. I've done it wrong. Put that through there. And then through there. Jeez. I feel like I'm sewing. Boop, boop. There we go. He's just ripping up the... Oh, that's... Ignore that. That's just disgusting. And then I got this as well, this watch strap, but I've been using that. And then you just stick it on there like that. How cute is that? Little Mickey Mouses. I like that. Anywho, get that out of the way. Put my watch back on. I thought there was a lot more. I do have another bag, but I don't think it's nail related stuff. I have a little booches. Not really. Cleaning stuff. Oh, it doesn't look like there is. To put your sponge in for the washing up. It's a little, hang on if I open it. It's a skull, how cool is that? And it's got little suctions on it so you can put it in the sink and put your, I guess you could use it for soap. I don't use bars of soap, I have like squirty hand soap, so. But how cute is that? Put your washing up sponge in there. I mean, I have a dishwasher, but I do occasionally wash things by hand. Anyway, I thought it was cute and it was cheap, so. It was cheap like me. Is there anything else? Oh, there's nothing else now. I literally just bought loads of cleaning stuff and household paraphernalia. But now that we've done that, I feel like there was more stuff. Maybe it's not come yet. I feel like there are other things that have not come yet. So there'll have to be a part 2. And I've been holding on to this stuff for like a week. And it was killing me and I had to share because I wanted to use it, and I feel like if I use it and then do the video after, it just, you know, no, it just doesn't feel right. So yeah, we're gonna do my nails now.
Hey guys, I'm back. It's been a few days for me, but obviously a few seconds for you. I'm gonna do a voiceover now for the rest of the video. I'm starting off here just by pushing my cuticles back with my cuticle pusher that's from, I think, the Nail Tech Network. I've had it a while. It's my favourite one. It's like metal, as you can see. I'm gently pushing back all my cuticles with that, and then I'll reach for my e-file and I will get a cuticle bit. Just have a little fight with it. It's forever getting tangled. It does my head in. And I've got this holder for my cuticle bits, which is, I think, from Temu or AliExpress. It's in one of my haul videos. Going in with this bit. I don't know what this would be called, but it's just like a straight cuticle bit. And you'll see I am gently on my nail bed getting the dead skin off of that, not applying any pressure, just to get the white bits of flaky skin off, and then I will apply pressure to my actual skin to get off all the dead skin. Excuse me, all of a sudden I've got a tickle in my throat. You see me pushing back the lateral folds. I don't know what happened there. Had to go get a glass of water. Bloody typical. I don't have a cough, and I've not coughed at all today, but as soon as I start talking on here, obviously. Anyway, back to the nails. So as you can see, there's just all that white dust coming off, and I'm getting the dead skin off of my nail plate, and then using the cuticle bit to push back the cuticle a little bit more, and just exfoliate around my fingernail. Now my dog's piping up. I just want to do my voiceover with some peace and quiet. Anyway, if it's not one thing, it's another. You see, I'm very gentle when I'm on the nail bed, and I'm only applying pressure to the skin, not the nail. Just dusting it off there, and then I've put my e-file into reverse so I can go around the other way and get anything off. I do have really dry skin around my nails because I am working all the time with acetone and alcohol, and I rarely wear gloves. I try to sometimes, but especially when it's hot, I just hate wearing them. So yeah, going around doing the exact same thing but in the opposite direction, trying to get all that dead skin off of my finger because I have a lot of it. I'll just speed through that last little bit because it's quite repetitive, and this video is gonna be hella long. So I'm dusting everything off, and now I'm gonna try out these new cuticle scissors that I have purchased. If you watched the haul just before, you would have seen. And I think in a minute I do decide that I just can't get close enough with them, as close as I would normally get with my nippers. And they're not as sharp, but I mean, they were only cheap. I'm sure I'll find a use for them, but I don't think these will be my go-to for removing cuticles. So yeah. Yeah, as you see here, I've given up with those, and I'm going back to my my usual cuticle nippers. I can get right in there, and they're sharp, and I don't have to faff around. Geez, look at all that skin coming off. And when you use cuticle nippers, you are just getting off the dead white skin. You want to make sure you're not cutting into any live tissue, otherwise not only will it hurt, but there will be blood. You can see I have a lot of build-up of skin there, and I'm going back over where I'd been with those little scissors because they didn't quite catch everything. Just tons of it coming off. It's kind of gross but satisfying. I do love watching this. Yummy. Any second. Yeah, there we go. I've decided I don't like that bit. It was a new one that came in a set. I wanted to test it out, but I'm not a fan. So now I'm going to use this bit instead. Trusty old bit. Ball bit. And this will just get off any little bits that are sticking out that I didn't nip, or that I didn't want to attack too much, because, you know, I don't want to draw blood. Just gives it a nice finish, so there's not any little rough bits sticking up after the nippers. And I'll go around each nail with that. And you see, once I've been round in one direction, I'll put it in reverse and go round the other way. Just like if there's bits sticking up in one direction, you'll catch them with the E-file, and then if you go round and there's bits sticking in the other direction, it gets those off. It probably seems a bit excessive, but it really does make a difference. Sometimes when you do this, if there are little bits, they might stick out even more after, and then they're easier to nip off, if that makes sense. Look at all that dead skin just sitting there on the table. Now I'm going in with my mini man drill bit and just buffing off the shine on my natural nail so that our product has something to adhere to. Going up right up close to the cuticle area. I think there's a little bit of product left on my nail from the last set there, so I'm just getting that off. You shouldn't be this aggressive on your natural nail. It's just to get off that bit of product. Getting rid of all the dust. And now, that's my dog making noises, not me. And I'm just using my hand file just to tidy up my free edge. I did just take my previous set off, so they've grown a little bit. I don't like when there's bits of nail sticking out under my enhancement. I like to keep them short. But once we've done all our filing and cuticle remover, I've dusted them off, and now I'm going in with my lint-free wipe. And because I'm using gel bottle, it does say to use acetone to cleanse your nail. They do actually say that you don't need to use like a primer or dehydrator with their products. So I'll use the acetone to get rid of any oils that are on my nail bed. And you'll see I'm always pushing my cuticle back as well, because they do love to creep down. Chuck that in the bin. Now they're all dried up. And we can go in with, I'm obviously looking for the product because I haven't thought ahead and put it next to me. Here we go. Now we're going in with our clear rubber base. Bottle looking lovely. You can see I use it a lot. And when you're doing this first coat, you just want a little bit on the brush, and you see I'm kind of rubbing it in. So I'm rubbing it into the roughed up nail. A very thin layer, and going as close to the cuticle area as possible. And I am literally like rubbing it in. And you might think, oh no primer, no dehydrator, but these products are so good. They don't sell dehydrator and primer on their website because everything's kind of built in. This clear rubber base is, once you've used acetone and roughed up your nail a little bit, it just clings to it and absorbs it. That's why I rub it, so it can really get in there, and it's very sticky. So yeah, it's very good. Make sure you get it on the entirety of the nail, rubbing it in, and then you'll see I go over it afterwards just to make sure I haven't missed any bits. I do find this very satisfying to watch. I feel like as I'm doing my nails, obviously I'm watching what I'm doing, but I don't really get to observe. I'm concentrating too much. And it is, I watch nail videos all the time. I love watching them, so I guess it makes sense that I kind of enjoy watching my own. Is that sad? I don't like listening to my voice though, so I guess whilst I'm editing I can watch and not listen. Hopefully my voice doesn't annoy anyone. Anyway, I'll speed this up because it's quite repetitive, but I just wanted to show you that I really rub it into the nail and that we don't need primer. Once we've done that, cured it in the lamp for a full 60 seconds and going in with my all-in-one Biab builder in a bottle. You could use this instead of the rubber base. I think I've not got too much of that rubber base left, so I'm just trying to use it up, if I'm honest. And I am now just going over and doing a thin layer of the all-in-one Biab on every finger. Well, not my finger, on every nail. Always being careful not to get it on the skin. Not only should you not get the product on your skin because of things like contact dermatitis, but it does actually burn in the lamp if you have it on your skin, especially if you have, like I have, just kind of done a little mini Russian manicure. So my cuticle has like fresh exposed skin, and I think if you get gel on that and then stick it in the lamp, it's not going to feel very nice. So you don't want to do that to yourself or to your client. So yeah, be careful not to get it on your skin. You'll see I keep flipping my hand upside down. When you're using gel, if you've not used it before, Biab or just any gel, to be honest, especially when I'm doing this, if I'm kind of taking my time, I will keep flipping my hand upside down because gel has the habit of running into your cuticles. So even if you do apply it perfectly, whilst you're sat there, it will just start to spread out because it self-levels. So yeah, I do that when I'm trying to get an apex as well, but at this time it was just to stop it from running into my cuticle area. I had stuck that in the lamp for a full 60 seconds, and if I was going to want to keep this set on, I would not be doing this next step, which is applying a peel off base coat, but I just wanted to put some Biab on my nails just to, strengthen them a little bit because they do go through it with all the on and off of sets. So I'm going to make sure each nail has got a nice coating of this peel off base coat so that I can peel this set off afterwards. And I have already peeled them off now while I'm doing the voiceover, and they came off pretty easily. I had them on for a couple of days, so I say they come off easily. What I did was went round with my cuticle pusher and kind of scratched around the edges and then put cuticle oil on, rubbed that in. I washed my hands with warm soapy water, then put some more cuticle oil on and just use the cuticle pusher just to lift them up a little bit around the edge, and then squirt more oil in. Maybe one day I'll do a video on how I do that, but yeah, anyway, I'm just rambling. But here we go. You'll see I keep making sure there's none on my skin because I don't want it to burn. And I'll put that in the lamp for 60 seconds. I think I did do a second coat of that, but I just didn't show it because repetition. Here we are, I'm just sizing up my tips, and these are the ones that I just got from Temu, which I showed in the haul at the beginning of the video if you didn't watch it. See me kind of struggling. Once you've been using the same kind of tips for a while, you remember what size you are. But this, because I haven't used these ones before, a little bit of something stuck to my nail there. Because I haven't used these before, I'm not familiar with the exact sizing. Generally, I tend to find that my index and middle finger are around the same size, and they're usually about a 4, but sometimes, tips can come up a little big or a little small. If they are a little small, always size up and then just file down the edges. If you put a nail on that's too small, you'll damage the shape of your nail, or it'll just pop off because it can't stay on. Anyway, I'm going to use this peel off base coat to adhere my nails, and I've not done this before, but I wanted to give it a go because I am going to be popping them off, and I found it did work quite well. So you'll see there I just filled the well of the nail with a thin layer of the base coat as I would normally do with my Biab or my nail glue, and then scrape the edge off on the cuticle area of the tip, and then I rock it onto my nail. I put the cuticle area down first, holding it at a 45-degree angle, and then lower it on. And as I did this, there we go, you can see I'm like, it's crooked. And I tried to get it off, but it's too late. So I'm going to wipe it all up, and then I'm going to fill it back up again. Oh, I think I must have done that off camera. Anyway, ignore that thumbnail. That was a blooper. As you can see here, a little coat of the, should we just call it nail glue? If you were doing this properly, you'd be using the nail glue gel, whatever it is in the set that you're using. Rocking it on at a 45-degree angle, making sure there's no bubbles, and then holding it for a flash cure under the lamp. You'll see I move my hand around as I'm curing it. Well, my thumb that I'm using to hold the nail on, just to make sure that the light can get every bit of it. Obviously, when you're holding it on, you don't want to cover up the whole nail, but sometimes, you know, to hold it in the right place, you might need to. So you can just kind of move it around and then move your finger off, letting go of the pressure. I hope I'm making sense. I feel like I'm mumbling, fumbling, stumbling over my words today. But anyway, yeah, we'll get there in the end. Then you see I pulled my hand out and thought, I've not let the light get to all of it, so I just quickly moved my finger out of the way. And you'll see I just scraped out some excess, and I'm wiping it off with a lint-free wipe with my other hand, because it will be sticky. Right, let's see if we can get this one right. A layer all over. Scrape the edge of the brush on the cuticle area, turn your lamp on, tilt the nail at a 45-degree angle, slide it into the place that you want it, and then rock it down, hold it under the lamp, and move it around to make sure that the light hits all of it. And I'm holding it like that because I think there was an air bubble, so I squeezed it out and then cured it. And again, thin layer, scrape the edge of my brush, 45-degree angle, make sure your lamp's on, and there we go, rock it down straight into the light. Just give me the light. Any chance to sing? I won't torture you with my voice anymore. So yeah, hold it in the lamp. There we go, they're all on. That was super quick. And then once you've flash cured them and they're all exactly where you want them, you whack them in the lamp for a full 60 seconds. Once I've taken them out, I'll give them a wipe with some alcohol to make sure there's no stickiness. And then I'm going in with my mini mandrel bit, going around the cuticle area. If you've had any glue kind of spill out the sides or any excess, I think I got a bit on my finger, so it will have made the nail quite bumpy, so I'm going over that to get rid of that as well. But yeah, just going around the cuticle area. Any little spills, overflows, get rid of those. Because although you can't really see them now, when you go to apply your gel polish, you'll see them. Especially if you are doing this set to last, it's good to go around the cuticle area because it just blends the tip in, so you don't have any harsh lines. Get that more natural look. Not that that's the look I'm going for, but you know. Also, sealing the cuticle area and not having a big gap between the cuticle and the nail product will lessen the risk of lifting. So yeah, always do it, and it just looks nice. And once I've cleaned all around the cuticle area, I'm just buffing the rest of the nails, which I think I use a hand buffer for because I just find it quicker. And then I can also, you know, smooth my edges with it as well. You can see me use this buffer all the time. It's my favourite from the gel bottle. It's a 100-180 buffer. Well, I am quite happy with the shape of these nails. They're very nice. Real bargain. I will definitely be ordering some more. Just admiring my handiwork. And then I decided I don't want them too sharp, so we're just taking the ends off. I don't think I take them down too much. Just refining the shape on the edges there as well. I feel like this is my new favourite shape, where I get a stiletto and then just kind of, I think they're called pipe nails because it's not an almond, it's not round, it's not a stiletto, it's kind of somewhere in between. A blunt stiletto. Throwing up them gang signs. I'm sat here and I'm like zoning out. I'm so tired. It's the weekend. It's been a long week. It's payday weekend. And it's Sunday morning, so I'm just very tired. To be honest, I'm always tired. Maybe I should get myself a little coffee so I can give you some oomph for the rest of the video. I'll be right back, but for you it'll be a split second. Right, I have my coffee. Let's go. Now we're speeding up. Speeder Gonzalez. I wish I could work this fast. But you'll see I'm going with my normal hand file, refining the shape, and then I'll use the buffer just to smooth out what I've done. Not too sure why I'm going back in with the e-file, but I think there was a few where I wasn't happy with the cuticle area. So just going in, butchering this index finger. Always checking that they're, you know, around the same length, that they look good. I decided at this point that my thumb was a bit too long, so I took a bit more off there. And once I've finished filing, I'm going in with some alcohol, not acetone, alcohol at this point. I've just shown you my other hand nails there. Right, I'm just getting rid of all the dust, because we don't want that in our gel. And now that I've wiped it all down, I'm going over the nails again with some of that all-in-one biab, just to give them a little bit more strength, thicken them up a little bit. I do this whatever brand of tips I'm using, so if I was using the gel bottle ones, I would do this as well. And it's also kind of like a base coat for our coloured gel polish. You may have seen this if you've seen my other nail haul videos. I've got this set of gel polishes and I love this. It's like a jelly black. I didn't have one before and I was mixing black gel polish with top coat or base coat. But now I have a designated black jelly. You do have to do a couple of coats depending on the look you're going for. But yeah, I'm liking this. And it's the gel polish is actually really good. It's a really nice consistency, the brush is nice and it goes on nicely. So I'll do 2 coats of this and I'll be back with you in a moment. I'm going to sip on this cup of char. I felt like I'd stopped talking for too long there, so all of 10 seconds. You'll see I cured that for 60 seconds, then went in with a second coat, and then I decided to flip the hand over, my hand over, and do a layer of the gel polish on the back side of the nail as well. I guess I did this because I wanted it to be a little bit darker, but you know, we don't want the nails to get too thick, and I don't know, I guess I just felt like it. Yeah, there I am, making sure it's not on my skin again. Doing my thumb. And then I think I go over the top again. I do find sometimes when I paint the underside of the nail, the brush will lick the sides of the top layer. And it didn't hurt to do another coat anyway. That's the beauty of these jellies, you can just build them up. So I'll put my hand in both ways. Once I'll cure the top and I'll cure the back. It's funny because I'm looking at it and I think they look like the nails of a vampire or, I don't know, a zombie or something at the minute, don't they? We'll speed this up a little bit now because this video is hella long. Once I've done all of that, we'll just pop it in the lamp and give it a full 60 seconds cure. Come on love, get on with it. Making sure it's not on my skin again because I've been a bit sloppy. And once I've done that, I'm rubbing the sticky layer off because we're going to do some nail art. I do find I'm going to be doing well, it's kind of it's not a French, but just like I'm going to go over my natural smile line with some lilac, and I find it when I'm doing French or just line work or any sort of nail art, getting rid of the sticky layer just makes my lines a little bit more crisp. When it has that tacky layer, I feel like it bleeds a little bit. So I'll wipe it off. Little trick for you there. I do feel like when I paint Frenches, it takes forever. But the more you do it, the quicker you'll get. The harder something is, you've got to push yourself and do it more often, and it gets easier. There we are. I'm going to do this on every nail, so I'll speed through a little bit. You see, I reached for that new brush just to clean up that line a little bit, and then I decided it just wasn't worth trying to clean it up. I'll just start again because it was too messy, which I do quite often with Frenches. You know, it just wasn't looking right, so we started again. And I have speeded this up quite generously because, you know, I'm going to do the same thing on every finger, and it's taking me a minute to do it. I'll leave you to watch the next 30 seconds of that. You'll see that I am sticking it in the lamp for a flash cure between nails, just because I am notorious for sticking my fingers in my artwork and ruining it. So yeah. I do find some gels you can just flash cure. Some, especially colours like white and black, when you flash cure them, they can get creases in them and bubble, because the light can't get all the way through. So I do like to fully cure those. I don't like to flash cure white and black. If you've had that issue, then there you go, that's why. But with this colour it's fine. I just flash cure it for 20 seconds and then on to the next nail. With my smile lines, or most Frenches, they're not twins, they're sisters, sometimes cousins. I do try my best, but you know, we all have our vices, and I just struggle with these. You see, I'm continuously cleaning up because I'm making a mess, or I'll wipe them off and start again. But you know, it's good to be precise, to be a perfectionist. Once I've finished fannying around drawing those lines, I stick it in the lamp for a full cure of 60 seconds, and now I'm going in with this cat eye polish. And I think I end up only doing this on one or two nails. I'm going over that line with the cat eye polish, just to add a nice little effect to it. Try my best not to go over the line that I've already drawn. I do really love this cat eye polish. It's got kind of a purpley pink hue to it. I don't know if you can see it so much just yet. Trying to do quite a generous layer of this, because if you do it too thin you can't really see it. You'll see there I've got all my charms picked out ready to go as well. I didn't force you to watch that, it did take me a minute. Going through all my packets of charms and diamonds. And once I'm happy with that, well, I wasn't happy, I'm cleaning up a little bit. This brush is good for that, a nice round brush. But yeah, once I've done that, I'll get my magnet. Just shifting those glitters around. Is anyone else obsessed with cat eye polish? I am at the minute. And then stick it in the lamp and cure it. You know, when you use cat eye polish, once you've used the magnet, you've got to get it in the lamp ASAP, otherwise it just starts kind of moving again. Here I am again, not liking what I've done. There was still a bit of that cat eye on there, so I was just wiping it off. And now I'm doing a kind of zebra print. I do love a bit of animal print. If you know me, I've got quite a bit in my house. I actually wear black almost all the time, and the only breaking up of that black is leopard print or maybe a bit of camo. I started to wear some checked shirts as well, but dark colours, dark green. Green and black is pretty much my wardrobe. Anyway, enough about me. I do find zebra prints like one of the easiest prints to do because it's just wiggly lines, and it being an organic thing, you can't really go wrong. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know. And now that we've got a zebra print, we're going to do a little bit of leopard print as well. And I'm using the black just to do the dots in the middle, and then I'll go in with that lilac to go around them again. I've been quite brave here, and I've not killed that zebra. Very brave. Brave or stupid. And like I said before, with the black, I will do a full 60-second cure because otherwise I find that they tend to get creased or bubbly. I've decided to do some dots on this finger as well. This one isn't an animal print, it is just kind of some dots. But it's nice, I like it. Keeping every nail different. I did kind of at the end wonder why I wasted time doing all this nail art, because once I put the charms on you can't really see it, but it was fun to do anyway. And then for the little finger, just doing a couple of squiggles. Running out of ideas here, so you know. I don't know if you can hear my dog in the background, she's dreaming. Little legs going, but she's huffing and puffing. Doing some little hearts on the middle finger, which you don't see at the end because they're completely hidden. But it's cute anyway. I did do a set a couple of years ago with the nails being this kind of, what do you call it? Black glass, and then did black hearts on it. I quite like that. I don't think I did a video though, so maybe I could recreate that one day. Anyway, going in with my dotting tool and some of that lilac paint to just add the little round bits on our leopard print. This, like the zebra print, I love because you can't really go wrong with organic prints like this. There's no perfect lines or anything, no dots the same. I do love this colour combo, the lilac and the black jelly type thing. Oh, I've just noticed, I don't know if you did notice, there's matte top coat on my nails. After I'd done some of them, I had to take the dogs out for a walk, and you know, that tacky stuff on there, we didn't want that getting filled up with dog hair, so I did a matte top coat just to protect them. If you do that, where you need to stop halfway through, it is best to use matte instead of gloss, because obviously painting on top of a glossy top coat, the gel's got nothing to adhere to because the surface is smooth and shiny. So if you do a matte top coat, you can paint on top of it. I decided that the dotting tool wasn't cutting it for this, so I've got myself a little brush out instead to draw these lines. I'll shut up for a minute and let you watch. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If for any reason you're not enjoying me talking through the video, you can go away. No, I'm joking. My voice annoys me, so if you are not enjoying my voice, you can just put on the captions and then you'll have subtitles, and you can press mute and you can listen to some tunes. Or if it is just really unbearable, you don't have to watch. But I would love it if you stayed. If you have made it this far, thank you so much. Please do consider subscribing. I am a very tiny channel. I don't have many subscribers, and every time I get a new one, I do a little happy dance. So yeah, enjoy. Oops, sorry, dropped my mic. Enjoy the rest of the video. I'm sure I'll be back chatting crap again soon. Once I finished that leopard print, I did stick it in the lamp for 60 seconds for a full cure. And I'm just going in with that cat eye gel polish again over my squiggles, just to make them a little bit more interesting. Trying to stay on the black lines and not all over the nail. And once I've finished that, I'll get my little magnet and move the glitters around again, and then I'll stick that in the lamp for a full 60 seconds. Once I've finished those squiggles, I put that in the lamp, and now I'm just going over these couple of bits with some glossy top coat, just over the what was it called again? The zebra print. That was it. I did my zebra print, my thumb, and the nail with the hearts on there, and I've put the glossy top coat on so I can go with this kind of it's almost a chrome, but it has like some broken glass in it. It's always best to apply these to glossy top coat. And then I'm going in with this chrome powder. I'm just using my finger. Sometimes I find that my finger's best. That's what she said. That's pretty rude. Yeah, so just going over that with the chrome. And I'm putting it all over the finger, and then I'll go in with some glossy top coat over where I want it to stay, and then wipe the rest off with some alcohol. You see I'm just really rubbing that in. And then I'll put the lid back on because this stuff gets everywhere. Throw the lid around just to spread it around some more. I got some extra on my finger there, so I thought, waste not, want not. Yeah, always put the lids back on your chrome. I've lost a lot of chrome this way. I've dusted it off with my dusting brush, and now I'm going in with my glossy top coat. Is it glossy? Yeah, it is glossy top coat. And I'll get my liner brush, making sure I give it a wipe first. God knows what's on there. And I've decided to use my dotting tool just to go over those hearts. I do find it a lot easier to do hearts with a dotting tool than a brush. Get a nice little round edge. All this is kind of wasted though, because on this finger you don't really see the hearts once I've added the charms, but it was a nice idea in theory. I'm then going to do the same with the zebra print. I'm just painting over the zebra print up to that smile line because I want the other bit to not have the chrome on it. So I'm just being careful to make sure I don't get it all over the nail, and then I'll get my little round brush just to clean up. A bit of alcohol and just wipe the top coat off of there because I don't want the chrome on the top half of the nail. I just want it on that zebra front. I'm really making sure it's all off because chrome powder, honestly, if you know, you know, right? I decided I wanted to paint this thumb in matte, but I think I changed my mind at the end when I add the charms and I make it glossy. But there's just something about that broken glass chrome powder. I feel like it looks lovely with a matte top coat. Looks nice shiny too, but I liked it with matte because I've got it on my other hand. Making sure I don't have any top coat on my skin because, burn, baby, burn. It will burn. Yeah. The finger wasn't sufficing. Just using a little cotton swab. And then in the lamp for a full 60 seconds. And then again, I'm going in with a lint-free wipe and some alcohol to make sure we get all of that surplus chrome powder off that we don't need, because it does get everywhere. And so long as it hasn't got top coat on it, it should come off with a lint-free wipe. Looking a bit ashy there now. Do you like them? I think this would be a lovely set just as is. And we could easily stop there, but we're not going to. Come on now. I decided I wanted to add some of the cat eye gel to my leopard print. So I'm just going over the lilac bits with that, just to give it a little bit more of a punch. And then once I've got it everywhere I want it, just go in with the magnet to shift those glitters, give it that nice little look. And then I'll quickly pop it in the lamp before the glitter starts moving again. Stop admiring it. And in the lamp she goes, full 60 seconds. And now it's I've been looking forward to this. Got me bling, got me charms, and I've got my Macart rhinestone glue. Just getting some little pearls as well. I'm going to go with a nice generous blob of glue. A nice big bow. And some pearls. I didn't buy these at the same time, but they do go together lovely. So I'll put the Macart gel down, the charm glue, and then using my wax picker to pick up my stones, and then, not stones, these are all plastic, but yeah, you know, whatever. And then using the metal end of the picker to move things around. And I think I flicked the pearl off then, didn't have enough glue, so I added in some more. Okay, so I'm doing a combination of stones and pearls on this finger. It's very kitsch. What's the is it croquette? Is that fashionable anymore? I'm a bit slow. I'm getting old. Can't stay up with the trends. And I will faff with this until I'm happy. The joy of using gel glue. You can faff for as long as you like. Until you put it in the lamp, you can move it. It's pretty. I never really used to use pearls, but I'm starting to become obsessed with them. They've been in my last few sets, and I think I'll probably carry on using them a lot. Oh, I hate when that happens. It gets stuck to my finger and I can't get it off with the picker. I think I'm trying to get closer to the camera to show you, but I don't realise that I'm actually almost out of frame. That bow's so heavy, so it just keeps like wobbling around. Looking at it from each angle, making sure I'm happy with it before I cure. Gorgeous. Loves it. I went to put it in the lamp and I thought, no, this bow is definitely going to move. I need to be able to hold it upright and keep an eye on it. There we go, I'm moving it, making sure it's in the right spot again. And then I'm just going to stick some more glue around that bow, just because it is so big. And it's not, and because it's flat and not curved, there's quite a big gap between the bow and the nail, so I'm just filling it in. You can see there it wasn't fully cured. So just making sure it's exactly where I want it. And then curing it in that little lamp there. I think even then it was still sliding around, so I kept pushing it back where I wanted it. So it was quite heavy. And now I'm going on to the leopard print nail, and I'm making sure I don't make the same mistake, and I'm being very generous with the glue. And then I'm using that round brush to push it around, because I know that there are going to be charms all over this nail. And I'm going in with our first Kuromi. Kuromi in the house. I then realised that crystal picker's just not strong enough for all these big pieces, so I'm just getting my tweezers out. I don't think I end up keeping this little piercing thing on there. I really like them, but I think they're too big for these little nails. Do I keep one in? I can't remember. No, we don't use that in the end. Swap it for this pearly thing instead. So many charms to choose from. got some crosses as well. I think these are like, they're not silver, they're gunmetal grey. And then obviously we've got to go in with some pearls for continuity. Pearls and stones. I think I am going to be quiet now and let you just enjoy this bling bit, because this is my favourite bit. And once I've got all those stones where I want them, I flash cure them, and then I'm going in with this. It is kind of a gel top coat type thing with the needle edge, just so I can get in under all those nooks and crannies and make sure everything is fully stuck in. Once I've done everything I can on this nail, I'm going over everything with a shiny top coat, except for the glass stones, but I will go over the pearls and the charms with most of these things, especially the metal ones. Once you've washed your hands a few times and a few days go by, they can wear and change colour, so I like to give them all a coat of top coat. Also, this bow was matte, and because the whole nail is shiny, I kind of wanted that to be shiny as well. And I have worn these bows before, and because they are matte, I feel like they absorb colour, so they can change and tarnish quite easily. So I'll go over those with top coat, and then I stick those in the lamp for a full 60-second cure. On this middle finger, because I did put a glossy top coat over the chrome, I'm just lightly buffing it just so it's nice and like a little bit rough, so I can get the glue to stick to it better. If I just stuck the glue on top of the glossy top coat, it's quite likely it would just come off. So yeah, I've buffed it, and then I've gone over it with some glue, and I've used that round brush just to spread it around, and then got it off my finger. I did see there was a little bit of product on my skin, so I just peeled it off. But I've rubbed that glue all over, and now I'm going in with my charms and doing that whole process again. And I'll be doing the same thing on every finger, adding the charms, filling in the gaps with that little glue, and then top coating them. You'll see here I'm getting this heart that's made of pearls and just using a brush to bend it. They're quite flat and the sides will stick out, but if I just bend it a little bit, it should cling to my nail a little bit better, and adhere to the glue, and there won't be big gaps either side. I do have a little tool for doing this, but I at that moment didn't know where it was, so I improvised. And you can just use, a brush or something just to bend these plasticky charms around if they're flexible, and it just sticks better and you won't catch your hair under it. So yeah. that's all the charms on, top coat on, and I'm just adding some cuticle oil to finish up the set and make my hands not look so crusty and dusty. Giving it a good rub in. I hope you did enjoy this video and you enjoyed the set. Let me know what you think in the comments. But there we are. They're cute. I am a little bit obsessed with these. I'm obsessed with Kuromi, but this set, I love them. So yeah. If you would consider, it would brighten my day if you would subscribe to my channel and give this video a like and maybe a little comment. And if you've got any ideas for any more videos, I'm always got my ears open. But thanks again. I love you all, and bye.